안녕하세요. 저는 Gustavo입니다. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. I don't know why I said Happy New Year's. It's just all I kind of really remember from what my Katusa taught me when I was in Korea. But I don't know. Figured I'd try something stupid. I don't know. I'm feeling a little silly today. But today's Friday. We're gonna watch some. My bad. Welcome back, reviewers. It's your boy Tabo. And today we're going to be watching some Gakkou Gurashi, or School Live, episode 5. Last episode we got a whole lot of backstory on Miki and just kind of how she came to, like, how she got into the situation where she was at the mall with, I'm going to say it's a love interest because that's definitely what they paint it out to be. That is 100% what they paint that relationship between the two characters to be, is a very, like, love interest sort of relationship. But I forget the other girl's name, but you know, there's a whole lot of, like, survival crisis in there where it was like, are you happy just surviving? Like, are you really happy just sitting here in this room, not moving, staying alive, knowing that help was probably never gonna come? The world is fucking, the entire world itself could be, you know, just fucked at this point. But we're just sitting here like fish in a barrel. We're just sitting ducks waiting for the zombies to kick down this door and, you know, fucking eat us. Like, personally, I probably, like, we all like to think like, oh no, I'd be like Rick Grimes and, you know, fucking Daryl Dixon just walking around as yay, yay. Like, but no, it's not. It's probably not realistic. In reality, I'd probably be one of the first people to turn into a zombie because I'm like, oh, what the fuck, and then I get attacked. Like, but I feel like I was a little bit too long in the intro, so let's just do this. I only have like 26 minutes left of storage on my phone, so let's get into it. Nope, not what I meant to do. Oh, 2:07 is when I start. Morning, sleepyhead. Time to wake up. I mean, at least with another person, it would be a little easier to, but when it's just by yourself, God, the loneliness would get to you, man. Japan. I had to scold the little dog because she pissed on the carpet. And she just looked scared, and I was just sitting there like, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, don't be scared of me. And then I sat down and I pet her for like 40 minutes. I can guarantee you that it's not Toromaru. Miki, don't do it. Miki, Miki, stop. It is 100%, yeah, that is not Toromaru. No, it is not. Zombie can understand you, right? Eek, almost broke through the window. God, you really do just have to feel bad for her in this situation. Her, like, essentially best friend, and, like, it's not dissociative personality disorder, it's not schizophrenia. Like, I know there's, I don't think coping mechanism is the right word for it either, or the right phrasing for it, but, like, you know, she's just off in her own little world. She created the reality that she lives in. But sometimes real life will rear its ugly head, and she's just sitting there as her image of what the world used to be and what it is to her starts to, like, it's crazy to think, because, like, if you were in a situation like that where you were surviving with a group of people and one of the people was like Yuki in the show, really, what would you do? Would you tell them? Would you let them know that the world's gone to shit? Personally, I don't think I'd be able to. God, this show, man. I love it. But, like, I don't think I'd be able to. I really don't think I'd be able to just be like, you're probably dead. Quit going off in your own little world and face reality. It doesn't matter if the person's like fucking 48, like, old bearded guy, or like Yuki, her age, her, like, personality. Like, I wouldn't be able to. I would do my best to try and keep them in that little world, because it's also a situation which is like, damn, they're pretty much like the last connection I have to what life used to be like. But there's also the situation where she poses a threat because she doesn't know that the world's like, you know, how it is, and she doesn't see the threats for what they are. She's delusional, so she's loud, she's not as quiet, she's not as safe as you should be, you know, she's not taking the necessary precautions, which could draw more attention to you. I don't know, it's a weird situation, and it's like, it's a really interesting thing to think about. Yuri. J-Rock. I've been listening to a lot of Rad Wimps, Back Number, who else? The people who sing Tobacco, I forget their name. Asian Kung Fu Fusion or something like that. Like, I've been listening to a lot of J-Rock and like J-Pop bands recently. Rad Wimps, obviously. I want to know the name of this song. Nice. Nice. Kay is her name, yeah. Yeah, eventually you would have to go and do supplies. It's a blessing. I like how even the dog is. Sorry, they just brought back a memory. A stupid memory, but a memory. Does it really matter? There's like shelves of canned food right next to you. Well, that one had different animations, so you know that one was good. How was that? Yuki's precious. And again, another character who has to be protected at all costs. Toramaru. Me. I love you. But that's pretty much me whenever I see an animal. As soon as it makes a noise, I'm just like, I love you. You can just sit down in front of me and I'm immediately just like, I love you. No. Puppies! He did have one, but she got 8. She got 8. Poor old lady. Poor Obad-chan. This is a backpack, not a doghouse. Oh yeah, I forgot about this episode. Hey, it's a show about post-apocalyptic world, right? You know what it needs? Some titties. You'll see what I'm talking about in a few minutes. Not complaining, but like, Yuri, is it? Yuri's terrifying. I said no. I like how even Kurumi at that time was like, yeah, close. Here we go. You know what we need? Videos. Not a complaint, it's hilarious to me. It's hilarious. It's so gone. It's just Totamaru under. Oh, it's a shirt. I thought it was a bag. let's try this one. You gotta have fun and like do whatever you need to in the end of the situation. But like, why? Where was the need for this? I'm not gonna call it out. Not in this situation. Megunee is fucking great. She's fallen and she can't get up in more ways than one. He's looking at boots. Or a single boot. Megunee is looking teacher of the decade. The cowlick. What's it called? Because I know there's a word for it that they use in anime. I just don't remember what it is. Poor Yuki. I'm sorry, just sort of thinking about the fact that there's literally a voice actor for Tarumaru just barking. Can you imagine that was your job? You just in a microphone. It was great. Technically. Moshi mosh. Moshi mosh. The cutest way to say hello is moshi moshi. I don't know why, it just sounds so cute to me. It's also very terrifying. The fact that it was locked from the outside. Because only one of them could have been turned in there, right? So let's take into account if that's the situation, right? If only one of them was turned in there, everyone else could have had the chance to escape. But no. Yes, you heard other people. Go! Go! Go, Miki! No longer just be satisfied with staying there and being alive. Parasol instead of Panasonic. I used to have a Walkman. Like way back in the day too. You know, the radio function that they used to have, like See, here's where you see that Yuki's perception of reality is fucking starting to. She doesn't accept the real reality as real, you know? So it's just. But as soon as she sees, you know, because obviously reality is going to start to blend into what you're seeing, no matter how much your mind tries to stop you from accepting it. Yeah, poor thing. Some welder. That's some good welder. No, they were locked in. Yes. Yeah. God, Kurumi, Yuri, Miki, Yuki, they're all just such good characters, man. I absolutely love just the way they made them. Character design, their personalities, the intricacies of what they do, what they say, like super well developed, well thought out characters. And especially in a situation where it's like, you know, psychological thriller, psychological horror slash. Speaking of puppos, hi Riley. I'm sorry, but you know you're not allowed on the carpet. Wait, no, you're not allowed on the carpet. Not my rule. By their owners. One of the situations where they also put you in danger, you know, a Yuki type character. Jump, Miki! Jump! Jump onto the piano! Bang, bang. Starts playing Moonlight Sonata. Yuki's character, man. Yes, Kurumi with the shovel. She's so quick to catch a body. The fucking psyops. Yay! I'm Maisie. You're not allowed in the room either, but you don't listen. And you especially don't listen to me. What's with the way you're crawling to me? Oof. ED time, cool. Ju- I am cutting it close to today. But another great episode, dude. We're almost reaching the point to where I've seen up to. So I think, if I remember right, I've seen up to episode 9. I'm not sure if I watched episode 9 or not. Obviously, we'll get to that point when we get to it, but I'm not sure if I watched it or not. So I'm excited to like be able to actually react to this how I'm supposed to react to this, because it's me actually reacting to it, not just me rewatching the series because I love the fucking series and I wanted to start my channel. So but either way, great episode. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'll see y'all next Friday for episode 6.